Peak English Podcast.
From Peak English with Class. Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the Peak English Podcast, your cozy place to learn easy English through real-life conversations and improve your life at the same time. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Alex. And as always, we're really happy you decided to spend a little bit of your day with us. Now, right before we begin, I want to remind everyone, this is a B1 to B2 level English episode. So, if you don't understand every word, just relax. You can always listen again.
Exactly. There is absolutely no pressure here. We are just two friends sitting down with a warm cup of coffee and having a good chat.
Yeah, well, you have coffee. I'm actually drinking chamomile tea today. I need to calm my nerves a little bit.
Oh, really? Tea instead of coffee? Why is that? Are you feeling stressed out today, Alex?
Well, honestly, it is because of today's topic. It is a very heavy subject, Sarah. It makes a lot of people feel anxious just thinking about it.
Okay. Now you are making me feel a bit nervous too. What exactly are we talking about today?
Today, we are talking about money. But not just how to make money. We are talking about money and relationship.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is a huge topic. I mean, money ruins so many relationships, right?
It really does. I read a study recently. It said that arguing about finances is the #1 reason couples get divorced.
That breaks my heart. But, I completely understand it. When you share your life with someone, money is always there.
Exactly. It is always there in the background. Who pays for dinner? How much should we save? Why did you buy that expensive shirt?
Oh my goodness, yes! The arguments over small purchases. It feels like you are walking on eggshells around your partner.
Wait, let's pause right there. Walking on eggshells. That is a fantastic idiom, Sarah.
Thank you. Yes, to walk on eggshells means you are being very, very careful about what you say or do.
Right, because you don't want to make the other person angry. Like stepping on real eggshells without breaking them. It requires extreme care.
Exactly. For example, when my boss is in a terrible mood, I walk on eggshells all day at the office. I try to be invisible.
That is a great real-life example. And sadly, that is how many people feel in their own homes when it comes to money.
They walk on eggshells because one wrong word about the credit card bill can start a huge fight.
Exactly. It causes the silent treatment. You know, when couples just stop talking to each other for days. The emotional pain is real.
It is, and it makes you feel so lonely, even when you are sitting in the same room with the person you love.
But it doesn't have to be this way. Today, I'm going to share a very unexpected, simple solution with you all.
Wait, a simple solution? For something as complicated as money arguments?
Yes, it is a tiny habit, a rule that completely changed how I talk about money. It stops the arguments instantly.
Wow, okay, I am definitely taking notes today. You have me completely hooked, Alex. But before Alex reveals his big secret, we want to hear from you. Yes, you, listening to us right now.
We always want to know what is going on in your lives. This podcast is a two-way street. We talk, but we also listen.
That's right. A two-way street means it goes both directions. We share our stories, and you share yours.
So think about your own life or your past relationships. What is your biggest fear or stress when it comes to money?
Is it the fear of not having enough? Or maybe it is the stress of talking to your partner about spending.
Whatever it is, we want you to share it. Please scroll down to the comment section right now.
And please use this exact format to write your comment. Write, I'm name from country, and today I feel...
For example, I might write, I'm Alex from Canada, and today I feel anxious because I don't have a clear savings plan.
Or I would write, I'm Sarah from the UK, and today I feel frustrated because my partner and I always disagree on budgeting.
Exactly. It is a safe space, guys. No one is going to judge you.
So pause the podcast right here, go write your comment. We will be right here waiting for you with a warm cup of tea or coffee. So I guess I will go first. Honestly, Alex, I struggle with this a lot in my own relationship.
That is totally okay. We are all friends here, Sarah. What is the biggest struggle for you?
Well, sometimes I get so angry at my partner for buying small, stupid things.
Like what? Give me an example.
Like a really expensive iced coffee. Or paying for a mobile game. It is only $5 or $10, you know?
Right. It is not a huge amount of money.
Exactly. But I feel this sudden panic. And then I end up nitpicking everything he buys.
Wait, let's stop there for a second. Nitpicking. That is a very interesting word.
Oh, yes. Nitpicking means focusing on tiny, unimportant mistakes. You complain about very small things instead of looking at the big picture.
Right. Like, imagine you clean the entire house for 3 hours, and your partner comes home and complains about one piece of dust on the table.
Yes, that is exactly what nitpicking is. It is so annoying.
So you start nitpicking his small purchases. But why does a $5 coffee make you panic, Sarah?
I don't know. I feel like we are going to lose all our savings just because of that one coffee. Is my brain crazy?
No, your brain is not crazy at all. You see, you are not actually fighting about the coffee.
I'm not? Then what am I fighting about?
You are fighting about your money blueprint. Let me explain. A few years ago, I was sitting at my kitchen table.
Adler? Go on.
I was holding a grocery receipt in my hand. I was just staring blankly at the paper. My partner had bought a very expensive, fancy brand of cheese.
Just cheese?
Just cheese. But my chest felt incredibly tight. I could hardly breathe. My heart was beating so fast.
Wow. You are having a real physical reaction. What were you thinking in that moment?
My raw thought was, we're going to be completely broke. We will lose our apartment. All because of a block of cheese.
That is terrifying. What did you say to her?
I looked at her and I yelled, "Are you crazy? Why did you buy this? We can't afford this luxury."
Ouch. I bet that started a really big fight.
It did. She cried, and we didn't speak for 2 days. But later I went to therapy, and I realized something huge.
What did you realize?
When I was a kid, my parents struggled with money. They argued about groceries all the time.
Oh, I see. So your brain learned that buying expensive food is dangerous.
Exactly. Our childhood creates our money blueprint. It is our deep, hidden belief about money.
So the cheese wasn't the problem. The cheese just woke up your childhood trauma.
Yes, and your partner's iced coffee wakes up your hidden fears too. That is why I want to share the first tiny habit with you.
Okay, I have my pen ready. What is the habit?
I call it the how does it feel rule. Next time he buys that coffee, do not ask, "Why did you buy this?"
Right, because asking why sounds like an attack. It makes people defensive. What should I say instead?
You simply ask, "How does buying that coffee make you feel?"
Wow, just change "why did you buy it" to "how does it make you feel." That is so gentle.
It changes everything. He might say, "It makes me feel relaxed before a really stressful day at the office."
And suddenly, we are not fighting about $5. We are talking about his stress. We are connecting.
Exactly. Empathy over anger. But Sarah, what if the problem is bigger than an iced coffee?
You mean like how we manage our actual bank accounts?
Yes, because combining all your money into one joint account, well, it can be a hard pill to swallow for some people.
Oh, let me explain that phrase. A hard pill to swallow. That means a very difficult truth or situation that you are forced to accept.
Perfect explanation. Can you give us a real-life example of that?
Sure. Let's say you study for a month, but you still fail your exam. Realizing you failed is a hard pill to swallow.
Great example. So, why is sharing a bank account a hard pill to swallow for you?
Because it feels like a trap. I love my partner, but I hate feeling like a child who has to ask for permission.
You lose your financial independence.
Yes! Last month, I wanted to buy a new jacket. It was on sale. But because we share all our money, I felt incredibly guilty.
You felt guilty for spending the money you worked hard to earn?
Exactly. I just closed the website and didn't buy the jacket. I felt so restricted. Have you ever felt that way?
Many, many times. A few years ago, I was standing in a huge sports store in the middle of aisle 4.
Okay, picture painted. What happened?
I was holding a new tennis racket. I was gripping the handle so tightly my knuckles were white.
Did you really want it?
I did, but my shoulders felt so heavy and my throat felt completely dry. I was furious on the inside.
Furious? Why were you angry?
My unfiltered thought was, I work 50 hours a week. I pay half the rent. Why am I trapped like this?
Wow, you were feeling really resentful. What did you do?
I just muttered, never mind, I don't need it. I put the racket back on the shelf and walked out of the store empty-handed.
That is heartbreaking, Alex. You completely lost your freedom.
I did. And that resentment builds up and destroys relationships. Which brings us to the second tiny habit.
Okay, how do we fix the joint account trap?
If you want peace, you need the yours, mine, and our system.
Yours, mine, and ours? So, 3 different bank accounts?
Exactly. You have one joint account. That is the ours account. You only use it for shared bills like rent, food, and electricity.
Okay, that makes sense. Both partners put a percentage of their salary into the ours account.
Right. But then you each have your own separate private accounts, yours and mine.
Wait, and we can spend the money in our private accounts on whatever we want?
Yes. If you want that jacket, you buy it with your money. If I want a tennis racket, I buy it with my money.
No questions asked? No permission needed?
0 questions. 0 permission. Because the main bills are already paid. It completely removes the guilt.
That is brilliant. It gives you the safety of a team, but the freedom of being single.
Exactly. It saves so many marriages. But there is one more massive mistake people make, even with 3 accounts.
Really? What else could go wrong?
Timing, Sarah. Tell me, when do you and your partner usually talk about the household budget?
Oh, no. You are going to judge me.
No judgment here. Just tell the truth. When do you do it?
Usually very late at night. We are in bed, the lights are off, and we are right about to go to sleep.
Oh, Sarah, that is a recipe for disaster.
I know. But we are so busy during the day. Nighttime is our only free time.
Let's pause to explain that phrase. A recipe for disaster.
Right. A recipe for disaster means a combination of things that will definitely go wrong. It will 100% fail.
Perfect. For example, giving a 5-year-old a massive bowl of sugar right before bedtime is a recipe for disaster.
Yes, they will destroy the house. So why is talking about money at night a recipe for disaster?
Because your brain is completely exhausted. Let me tell you about my biggest money fight ever.
Oh boy. Okay, I am ready.
It was 11:30 p.m. I was sitting on the living room couch. The room was dark, except for the bright blue light of my laptop screen.
Blue light at midnight is already bad.
I was rubbing my eyes. My head was pounding. My stomach was in knots. I was staring at a glowing spreadsheet, trying to do math.
Your brain was probably begging for sleep.
It was. My thought was, I just want to close my eyes. I hate this. Then my partner asked a very simple question about the electricity bill.
Uh-oh. What did you do?
I completely snapped. I slammed the laptop shut so hard it made a huge crack sound.
Oh my goodness.
I yelled, "Can we just stop talking about this? You are suffocating me."
Wow. She just asked about a bill and you exploded.
Because when we are tired, our brains see everything as a threat. Our emotional control is at zero.
That makes so much sense. We get defensive because we are literally too tired to be kind.
Exactly. That is why you need the third tiny habit, the 30-minute money date.
A money date? Like going to a romantic restaurant to talk about spreadsheets?
Almost. Make it a fun, positive environment. Schedule it for a Saturday morning when you are both well rested.
Okay, Saturday morning. Sunlight, lots of energy.
Yes, go to your favorite cafe, order the best coffee and the most delicious pastries they have.
Oh, I love this plan. Pastries make everything better, even budgets.
And here is the magic rule. Set a timer on your phone for exactly 30 minutes.
Just 30 minutes? But what if we don't finish looking at all the numbers?
It doesn't matter. When the timer rings, the date is over. You close the laptop, finish your croissant, and enjoy your weekend.
That takes away all the pressure. You don't panic because you know it will be over in half an hour.
Exactly. No fighting in bed at midnight. Just a nice morning coffee, a quick check of the hours account, and then back to living your life.
I am literally going to text my partner right now and schedule a money date for this Saturday. This is life-changing, Alex.
All right, before we move on to the vocabulary, let's just take a nice, deep breath.
Wow. That was a lot of really great information, Alex. I actually feel a lot lighter.
That is exactly how you should feel, Sarah. Money shouldn't be a scary monster hiding in your closet. It is just a tool.
Exactly. It is a tool that we can control. So let's quickly summarize these 3 tiny habits. Just to lock them into our memory.
Good idea. The first habit is for when your partner buys something you don't like. Stop asking why and start using the how does it feel rule.
Right. Because we all have different money blueprints. Our childhood changes how we see money. So we ask about their feelings, not the price tag.
Exactly. Empathy, not anger. And the second habit is for anyone who feels trapped or guilty about spending their own money.
The yours, mine, and ours system! Honestly, I am setting this up tomorrow.
It is a game changer. One shared account for the boring bills and 2 separate accounts for personal fun.
Yes! Total financial independence. No more asking for permission to buy a jacket on sale.
Or a tennis racket. And finally, the third habit, for when you need to review the monthly budget, the 30-minute money date.
Yes. Never, ever, ever talk about spreadsheets in bed at 11:30 p.m.
Keep it short, make it fun, do it on a Saturday morning, and never forget the coffee and pastries.
You got it. If you guys listening try even just one of these habits, I promise your relationships will be so much more peaceful. And now, it is time for my absolute favorite part of the show, the word tour.
This is where we review the best vocabulary and idioms from today's conversation. We used some really natural, native-level phrases today.
We will read the word, explain it simply, give you 2 new real-life examples, and then you have to practice speaking with us.
Are you ready? Let's start with the first phrase. Walking on eggshells.
Walking on eggshells. This means you are being very, very careful about what you say or do because you don't want to make someone angry.
Here is your first example. When my dad is in a bad mood, the whole family is walking on eggshells.
Example 2. I feel like I am walking on eggshells around my new boss. She complains about everything.
Great! Now it's your turn. Repeat after me. Walking on eggshells.
Walking on eggshells. Awesome! Okay, phrase number 2. A two-way street.
A two-way street. This means a situation or relationship where both people must participate, share, or compromise equally.
Example 1. Respect in a marriage is a two-way street. Both people have to show it.
Example 2. Communication is a two-way street. You have to listen just as much as you talk.
Your turn. Repeat after me. A two-way street. A two-way street.
Perfect. Phrase number 3 is a very common one for couples. Nitpicking.
Nitpicking. This means focusing on tiny, unimportant mistakes and complaining about them, instead of looking at the big picture.
Example 1. We did a great job on the project, but the manager was just nitpicking the font size.
Example 2. Stop nitpicking my cooking. At least I made dinner tonight.
Good. Now speak out loud wherever you are. Repeat after me. Nitpicking.
Nitpicking. Great job! Let's move to phrase number 4. The phrase is, a hard pill to swallow.
A hard pill to swallow. This means a very difficult fact, truth, or situation that you are forced to accept, even if you hate it.
Example 1. Losing the championship game after training all year was a hard pill to swallow.
Example 2. Realizing that my best friend lied to me was a really hard pill to swallow.
Say it with emotion. Repeat after me. A hard pill to swallow. A hard pill to swallow.
Very good. Last one, phrase number 5. A recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster. This means a combination of things or a plan that will definitely fail or cause a huge problem.
Example 1. Leaving your dog alone in the house with a plate of sausages is a recipe for disaster.
Example 2. Going hiking in the mountains without a map or water is a recipe for disaster.
You know what to do. Repeat after me. A recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster. Fantastic work, everyone! If you practice these phrases, your English will sound so incredibly natural and fluent. And just like that, we have reached the end of our coffee chat today.
We know you have very busy lives. Whether you are driving home from work, cooking dinner in the kitchen, or just lying in bed trying to relax. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for choosing to spend this time with us. It really means the world to both of us.
If you enjoyed this conversation and learned something new, please take 1 second to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It is the best way to support us.
And don't forget to scroll down and leave your comment for the reflection challenge. We will be reading them all tonight.
Now, before we go, I want to say one last thing. If today's topic made you think about your past money mistakes, maybe you made a bad investment, or you fought too much about spending in a past relationship, please do not beat yourself up.
We have all been there. Every single one of us.
Exactly. Your past mistakes do not decide your financial future. If you want to let go of that heavy guilt, I have the perfect video for you.
Oh? Which one?
Click on the next video on your screen right now to learn about Forgive Yourself for Money Mistakes. It is a very healing, peaceful episode, and I highly recommend you watch it right now.
It is a great one. We will see you over there in that next video, guys.
This is Sarah, and this is Alex. You've been listening to the Peak English Podcast. Bye.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your Speak English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.